All right, everyone, we are here with two very special guests. We have been waiting for this, Jay. We are joined by Emma Slater and Alan Bersten, who we have just decided has weirdly a hard last name, even though it shouldn't be.
You know, it's not that many letters.
It's not that many letters. It's pretty straight down the middle. No. You know, Bersten. But people want to add an N. They want to add an I. It is not Bernstein.
They want the Bernstein Bears so bad.
Yes, they do. But it is Bersten. And I'm glad we got there. We could really announce it to everybody to stop fucking it up, okay? But thank you guys so much for joining us. We are so excited. We really have been waiting a while for you guys to come on the show.
No, thank you. This is when I heard we were going to do this. I was like, oh my God. I love you guys. Obviously, you didn't love Andy. When we were on the season, I was like, why do they hate Andy? Why is such horrible
they're
things?
Up for it with the journal.
You're making
and
up
that's
for
Noah's
it.
And here's the thing, and we can clarify this. We can
I'm not
clarify
coming
this
for
right
you.
here, right now. And
You can come for us.
You can come
It's
for us
fair.
100%. So fair. I am like, we're a stickler in the argument, and Noah and I argued about it a lot this past season. Whereas like we love Andy.
Yeah.
He's an amazing character. He's so funny. But at a certain point, we were like, his dancing's not as good as everybody else.
Yes. Yes.
And that's where we felt it had nothing to do with Andy the man.
Totally.
Right. And I think that's where we come to defense, where we're like, we do not hate him. We promise we don't hate him.
And we love
just
you.
explain yourselves. No,
and we
kidding.
really
love
do
you.
love
And we're
you.
like,
So we were
Emma
like,
is
Emma's
able to transform these people that you dance with in a way that no other pro is able to do.
And we
That's
were
so
so upset thinking you hated us, which was like, we were like, no,
No.
Emma doesn't like us now.
I only saw one clip and I thought, oh, I'm not going to watch that again. But then, but I don't take things personally. And also, I'm well aware of people's stance. Like, it takes a lot to offend me. Like, I don't really get offended. But I know that variety is the spice of life on the show, and that everybody takes a different stance.
Yeah.
Some people watch it for the dancing, which is super valid. Some people watch it just to feel something. They want to connect with someone, and it really doesn't have that much to do with dancing. It's just who they like. And it's like, you know, you vote for your favorite. Your favorite might be the best dancer. It might not. And so everybody, I love it. I love that it sparks conversation.
Right. Everybody votes in a different way. It's like, and that's why it was funny this past, because there were so many spicy clips from us, because Noah, our producer, really like went so hard for Andy, and then he just was like,
thanks,
he
Noah.
Was, he was like poking my buttons, like he knew what buttons to hit, and then I'd get like a fresh reaction, and then like the fresh reactions was making it to social.
That's it.
On the other side of that, Alan, you were paired up with Elaine, who we loved, and we thought Elaine danced so beautifully. Yeah. And I think that's also why we came to defense, was that we were like, if Elaine goes home over Andy, like we were just sticking up for other people, and we were riding hard.
Yes.
So you know,
It was
there's
such a
little
lovable
bit,
cast.
It was such a lovable cast, and now more has been announced coming up. But before we get into all that, you guys just wrapped up tour. How are we feeling? That was a long tour.
Honestly, it goes in waves. It was awesome. There's no feeling that you can describe of how awesome it is to meet all the fans. You know, we went to 97 shows. How many cities?
111 days.
111 days.
And I think it was something like 78 cities.
Yeah, it was so cool to just see the energy from everyone that have been watching the show, not just this year, but for years.
Yeah.
And it's just fun dancing, but it was long.
It's I just, and the like putting your bodies through that has to be really hard. How do you guys like take care of yourselves so you're not getting hurt or just like really tiring yourself out?
You know, I really think a lot of it has got to do with like morale. Like we do a prayer circle before every show. We like together as a group, we support each other, we hear each other. Like I love to like hang out with the girls and put our makeup on and we talk about shit and it's the best. And
The
really,
boys got scooters. We were just
boys
scooting.
got scooters. They bonded over like scooters at night, which I
go.
love. I love to see that. We eat together. We do everything together, which can cause rifts, but like this tour, really just nothing at all. Like
this
we
tour
was
was
very supportive.
cohesive.
Yeah.
Like everyone was just on the same page, and it made the tour easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, so like the hard part was honestly how mundane it became. Of like you wake up, you do a show.
Right.
I think, you know, the dancing itself was awesome. Everyone loved the show. Like the concept behind it and putting in screens and a live camera, The direction of it was awesome. The dancing was awesome. Just when you do it 97 times, you're like, okay, now what?
Yeah, and I love the arts.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people, like, it's fun to go and watch some dancing. Like, even if you've never watched the show.
It's incredible. It was my first time attending the tour, and I just was memorized by the entire thing.
How good was Fran?
So funny. It was so...
Guys, I am actually
PTSD?
lost sleep for a long time.
We had no idea that
I'm
was
like just
happening.
finally coming around to...
And Fran came back and was like, did you know that was happening? I was like, I had no idea.
You didn't know that was going to happen?
Best case scenario was that we didn't know it was happening.
I have a question.
I had no clue.
How much better is Andy now after you've tried it?
Oh my God. I'm like, here's the thing. I've always joked because I've always said I love the show so much, and they're like, oh, would you want to be on the show? I'm like, of course I would love to be on the show. I have no rhythm. So I'm like, if I were to make it on and go home night one, I'd be like, I did it. Like, like I did it. But I just love being around the show. So it's like the hosting stuff, all that I loved. That's what I love because I'm such a fan of the show, and getting up there and just being there and just being told to dance. I was like, this is my worst nightmare.
No, it literally is the stuff of people's nightmares.
Yeah.
But you did great.
Which on the opposite side of that, I love to we do our live shows and I dance for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love to dance, but I'm not a dancer. You know what I'm saying?
But she
So
has rhythm.
But it's just the complete opposite of like, that's what makes us work so well. Is that somebody loves to dance, somebody hates it, but it's almost funnier when the person who hates it is put into the spotlight.
More
Somebody
so
who
that,
loves to dance, it's like, all right, you're kind of doing too much, right? Like, 'cause I'm sure you had that at the show where like someone who loves to dance gets called up there and then they think it's their show.
I feel like the ones that worked the best was the people that went up there. Like we had this beautiful lady. What was her name? Oh my God, she was the best. Was it Ruth? No.
I feel like I saw a clip of it.
She was just amazing. And when the microphone went to her, she went, oh my. And it was just, everybody just burst out laughing. She was so innocent. And it's those people that are caught off guard. That's what I root for.
No, definitely. And,
it is a fight or flight moment.
It really is. Yeah. And like, it wasn't even the dance part that got me as much as just like not being able to answer a question. I'm like, because when I sat back in my seat, I'm like, how hard would it have been to just stay in frame? I couldn't even. I'm like, I know the answer. I know the answer.
She was beating herself up so much.
Oh, can I ask you guys a question? Yeah. If you were to do the show, do you know who you would want to dance with?
That's a great question. We've been asked multiple times before.
Choose wisely.
We'll leave you out of it because I feel like that's an easy cop-out answer.
Okay,
because he's sitting right here.
Because we know you'd pick him. But
I have said Pasha. Because I think Pasha is so incredible. I love Danielle. Like, and I also think height-wise, you know, but I also, you know, then Val is just, amazing.
Yeah, everybody's fantastic. You're just like, I would really dance with anybody.
Mark was offended one time, I think, when we said that we didn't pick him once. I think something like that.
Okay, have him come on.
You know what's crazy is like, I know sometimes though I'm like, Mark. I don't know if we're famous enough for Mark.
Oh my gosh! Of course you are.
What a crazy.
Of course you are. He's also.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like Mark these days gets big stars.
He does. Yeah. And he knows how to work it too. Like he knows how to make them shine. Yeah. He knows how to like do the socials. But you would 100% be
selfishly, and anyone would be able to do this, but selfishly, because I think he has that kind of aura, is like, because I have no rhythm, there's like the whole kind of any sort of sexier dance, I would actually turn bright red and die. So like, I think Val could help me.
Yes. That makes sense.
Sort of own that, but yes.
Really anybody. We would love to dance
anybody.
And you bond, like it's a really nice like friendship that you create with your partner too, don't you think?
Oh yeah. 100%.
When we got to go and do some behind the scenes stuff towards like the end of last season, we were in the rehearsal space and kind of seeing how everything was working. I was just like, this is the coolest thing ever. And we did get to see you guys like lock in and have those moments.
We
it was
passed
so
you,
fun.
but we were like, he hates us, so we didn't say hi.
We didn't get an interview. Everyone else got an interview.
We asked for everybody.
They came in. They're like, we're going to see Mark and Whitney. We're going to see Val and Alex and Robert and Whitney.
We wanted everybody.
We wanted everybody.
Cool.
It was who they gave us, okay? And I was like, oh my God, I think Alan like hates us. Like he looks mad at us.
But we did say it was also like, how come we're coming in here and not like, I like sent a sassy text being like, Alan and Elaine are here.
Yeah, we would have done it.
Okay, well, you know what? I feel better now.
We have to start
like,
going behind people's backs.
I felt,
my God, you're fine.
We felt snubbed.
We
I was like, cool. There's 4 couples here right now. 3 of them are getting interviewed, not us. Okay, cool.
Oh,
That's
man.
insane. That is so crazy because we honestly just adore all of you. So to be able to talk to any of you was just such a highlight for us.
It is so fun. Like, did you guys have fun in the studios?
Oh my God, we had so
fun.
much fun, and I
like cried looking at the wall with
we were
the,
like
with
in
the
the
sign
mirror
on the
like,
back.
I just wanted to learn to dance like so bad in front of the mirror. I just like wanted to. We filmed a bunch of TikToks that we didn't post because we were like, oh my God, these are so bad.
We were
Going
filming
into
ourselves like
post-
twirling each other around for a second in one of the rooms, and
Elaine popped in.
Elaine
and
popped
we
her
were
head,
like,
and we were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
we're taking up rehearsal space. It's like we were like,
I'm so
right
sorry.
around the corner.
We'll get out of here as quick as possible."
Yeah. Well,
I love that.
since we are so obsessed with everything Dancing with the Stars, we do sort of have big news, and we would love, Emma, if you did the honors.
No problem. Okay. I'm so excited. So Fran and Ria are actually going to be at Dancing with the Stars Con with us. And you're going to be, well, you can explain.
They're going to be doing a lot of
We're going to be
things.
dancing.
all
We're going to be
over the
All the
place.
things.
Chicks in the Office,
Yeah.
/ Dancing with the Stars. People are going to come in. We're going to do some fun socials, some games, some interview. We'll be hosting a panel. We are going to be all over Palm Springs during that weekend.
And
We
I
love
feel
that.
like this is the collab that you've been waiting for. It's like
Yes.
Chicks in the Office and Dancing with the Stars. I'm so happy that you guys get to be there and be surrounded with
too.
Dancing with the Stars. Like, we're going to see you for the full time.
Fran, are you going to have a redemption? Are you going to dance again?
There's whispers. There's whispers. There's whispers of having a moment, and I will take it if I'm given that moment.
I gotta be honest. That's what I want the moment too. I would love a little chance to dance and twirl around a little bit.
Please.
I really, I would love to be taught a dance and
Totally.
just like really lock in, choreographed, and then get out there. You know?
I would too, because funny enough, my husband and I took dance classes before our wedding, and we had a whole number. Like, and our teacher was lovely, but they may or may not have swindled us a little bit. We went in and I was like, we'll come in 2 or 3 times just to like have a little something, and then we can go home and work on it, whatever.
Right.
But after the first one, they were like, here's the packages. You
Yeah.
have to come in 10 times.
That's what
Like
they
you have
do.
to do like,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I'm signing on the dotted line for 10 classes. And we're
Yes.
coming in like twice a week before the wedding. And we had a band at our wedding, and they're so amazing. But like they started playing the song at a different point when we came out.
That's a
and
nightmare.
let me tell you, my husband stopped the band and was like, we got to start again because it's not our cue. But the band was like, this is where we're starting. Like we don't, and they started again at the same point. And we just, everything out the window. We were like, we just gotta wait.
I feel like that's the band's fault. It's your wedding.
No,
You
I
should
know,
get
I know.
your money back for those 10 classes.
Fran
Exactly.
walked off the dance floor, went right up to me and said, "Don't waste your money on dance classes for the wedding."
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is hard.
It's vulnerable.
It is.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
that's what these celebrities go through.
Yeah.
But that's what is so special about the show. You see that vulnerability, you see them caring, and you see them growing.
And you guys are getting massive stars every season. Now everyone wants to do the show, which is so fun. It's been announced that we've got Maura.
Yes.
We got Sierra.
Yep.
We got Savannah Bananas,
Jackson.
Jackson. And so really and I love that we're announcing these really big presences. Like they are just big personalities with big followings. They all want to do it. What are your initial thoughts of these 3 joining the cast?
Oh, I think it's so smart of not only the show but also of them. Dancing with the Stars somehow is like the biggest show on TV right now, and it is just such a blessing to be part of it. And I think any celebrity now is like, oh, you know what? I want to do it now. They're reaching out as opposed to like getting the offer. I think it's awesome. I think the Savannah Bananas, I think Jackson's a great first Savannah Banana to be part of the show. I think they have exploded with popularity and are just such genuine people. I think something that's so special about Savannah Bananas is they just do it for the love of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Dancing with the Stars is. Like if you're going to do Dancing with the Stars, you got to love it. Don't just do it for a paycheck. Do it because you're doing it for your mom or somebody but that you care. the care factor is what's so special.
And I feel like all 3 that have been announced are really excited. Like I'm seeing them all post about it. I was always such a big fan of Maura. I watched her on Love Island. I watched her on Traitors. Traitors is my show. Woo woo. Yeah. I mean, obviously Dancing with Stars is my show, but Traitors is my show.
You have to go on Traitors.
Oh my God. Well, they overlap in time. And honestly, I'm on Dancing like the whole year through, apart from like a little bit in the summer, which is great. I love that. But I'm so stoked. I cannot wait. I didn't know Sierra before she went on Traitors, and Jackson. I just love how excited he is. He must have posted like 10 times since he's been announced, and I'm like, you're gonna love it.
It's amazing already. I think people are so excited. I mean, as soon as this past season ended, people were excited for the next one. Yeah. But now with 3 banger names like this, everyone just cannot wait.
Vision boards. Like Maura's talking about how like Dancing with the Stars was all over her vision board for the year.
And Maura and Sarah are such icons in their own right.
Yeah,
it's just I cannot. I'm already rooting for them the most, and I'm like, this is gonna be so hard when the rest of the cast is announced.
It was crazy. We were still on tour when they announced the cast, and we're like, is this tour ever going to end? Because it's like they're already announcing the next season, and we still got like 4 weeks left.
Yeah.
But
is there anybody that's like a dream dance partner for you guys? I know that maybe you don't want to put something out there just in case it's in the works, but maybe a type of person.
If you have an answer, go ahead.
I mean, my answer has always been Jennifer Love Hewitt. I love her so much.
That's a great one.
She's
That's
the
a great
sweetest
answer.
person.
Yeah.
I think we became really good friends when I was partnered with Amanda Klutz.
Okay.
And she would like made custom sweatshirts for us and all this. And I love her.
That's awesome.
So if one day she ever does the show.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then also Beyonce.
Yeah.
Just like, why not?
Obviously.
She'll definitely do the show that out there.
And then you're like, and if Taylor Swift ever wants to do
Taylor, if you're ever wondering. Or Kylie Kelsey.
Yes. Kylie Kelsey, I could see doing it.
I could see her doing it. I could see them getting somebody from the Kelsey tribe. People ask me like, who would you want to dance with on Dancing with the Stars? I don't really have a stock answer. I probably like should think about it too much. I like someone who's really willing. I think it really does make a difference because sometimes there are people that do the show that don't really do it for the reason of like enjoyment. Yeah. And it makes a difference, I feel like. So somebody who's willing, I would like obviously dance experience.
I have her two partners that I want.
Is
her
Andy
with.
Samberg one of them?
No, but it can be.
Yeah, because I like
Nathan
that.
Fielder.
Okay, yes.
He's funny. Listen, dance experience, probably not.
But he will rehearse.
He can learn.
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll rehearse.
There'll be a character in there for
Oh,
sure.
Well, I
my
feel
gosh.
like he's so good at taking on a character, so
Yeah.
he's just
Right.
got to
Pretend to be a dancer.
Nathan Fielder, because I'm obsessed, and then Tim Robinson.
Oh, and Tim. So I like the
love-
comedians.
The comedians.
So I like the comedians. I like someone who's gonna like match my vibe, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you like 110%.
And then I'll give you a winner as well, Channing Tatum.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, Channing Tatum.
wow.
Excuse me, the comedians can be a winner. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
No, but I mean, like Channing. I think if you announce Channing Tatum, he wins no matter what.
Like,
He does one magic. Pony turns on, you're done.
thinking about Channing Tatum.
Seriously.
Yeah.
1 week is Pony, and we're sweating just thinking about it.
Yes. Like social media, I would love someone with a really strong social media presence because I really like social media
Yeah.
these days. Like I found a fun side of it. I want to express that more. And so that would be really cool. Dance experience always. But like to me, it's like, are you funny? Do you love life? Let's do it.
Yeah. And now that's such a big thing with Dancing with the Stars is the social media presence. We're seeing TikTok. Like if you're not posting on TikTok, you might as well be out of the competition.
Yeah. Yes and no. You know, it's funny. I'm not going to speak for Emma, but she made Andy's TikTok.
Oh, yes.
he didn't
and
have a
yes.
TikTok.
Have a TikTok. I just think if you're that's the thing. If you're willing to do it, like I'm gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna put you on a schedule. You're doing this, and it's fun. It can be really. And Andy really loved it.
Yeah.
He didn't have a TikTok,
Yeah.
And that's where
It's
people...
like you moonlighted as a social media manager.
Right,
For
exactly.
your partners.
That's what I did.
Like,
That's
it's
where
like I am the
people fell
dance
in
partner
love.
and your social media manager.
I actually
Exactly.
put that in my bio. Manager for for
Smart.
Andy.
And you love it. Alan, how about for you? Do you like see a more of a pressure now? Do you love
no,
it?
I think I got so lucky when I was with Ilona Marr.
Mm-hmm.
Like we started
we love
social
her.
media before, like 2 seasons ago when, people are already doing it, but she really showed me that like just be yourself on social media, have fun, and it will pay off. And you know, so with her, we were just doing videos that we wanted to do. We didn't really do any dance trends.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm not learning an extra dance.
Fair.
We're learning this cha-cha. We're not doing another TikTok.
Yeah. They're like, that will mess me up.
But she's honestly one of my best friends. You know, we all went to
Love
dinner
it.
last
She's so
night.
awesome. We met her for the first time recently. We were so excited.
Yeah,
we
I couldn't have
sat next to
fangirled
her
harder.
and her sister. We were like, we love you guys.
They're lovely.
They're the best. So like, to me, I love that. If there's another person that's like Ilona Maher, I would love to have her as my partner.
Yeah.
You know, it was so just, you know, she cared so much. She wanted to learn, and we were so good at social media that it was like every week, every day was fun.
It's such an added element. I think that's why like someone like Jackson too is probably
Yeah.
going to be
He's gonna be
be
great.
so good. We had someone call into our show recently and asked about what we thought about like a married couple coming on together and dancing like against each other.
Yeah.
How do you guys think that would work if someone did it?
We have done it in the past.
Yeah, we looked it up because we
Yes.
had to double check.
We did
too.
it with Carlos Penavega and Alexis Penavega.
Yes.
And then we also did it with
the Lachey's.
The Lachey's,
Yeah. The Lachey's,
Drew
yeah.
and Vanessa. And so, yeah, it gets competitive. And I don't know how they reacted.
Yeah, I think it's hard because
He enjoyed it,
you,
right?
you want your person to be supportive, and
Yeah.
they will be supportive, but also at the same time, they're going through so much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not easy to just go out there and dance. So I can't imagine how hard it is for them to come home and be like,
right.
look at this video. And be like,
I
no,
feel like
look
it
at
would
my
be like
video.
a really
Yeah, right.
extra
You know?
added element of drama, especially
Yeah.
if they did like pair them up with married dancers.
Yes.
That's,
You know,
that
like-
that they haven't done yet.
Yeah,
So
like
I think
that's-
that would be cool.
right?
I
Like a
think-
married couple coming on and then like they have Jenna and
Yeah.
Val.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's like, again, it's a double-edged sword. You both know what you're going through, so you can be supportive, but
Yes.
also the competitive nature of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It would be hard. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
How,
That-
even for you guys, I think it would be
Yeah.
good.
It's
Like,
not
how
hard
would
for
you
me.
handle that if you guys had a husband?
Oh,
or
we
wife?
are so supportive.
Zero
Yeah.
problem.
Like we help each other. She
Yeah.
was helping Elaine this past season. I was helping Andy.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes it easier.
Right,
You're
because when you
on
have a
this-
relationship like that, you're
Yeah.
not in competition
Yeah.
with your partner
Yeah.
because you want to see either
Each
you
other
or them
succeed,
win.
exactly.
Exactly.
You're on the same team, and
Right.
it like if I. It makes me feel good to see him succeed and to
Yeah.
see him do well, and that gives me like that warm feeling.
It
and
makes me feel
just a-
good to see me succeed as well. It makes me so happy. Like
Yeah.
there's honestly the dancing aside, like to see Emma every week shine and people just like gravitate to her and Andy. Not only because they're dancing, because of their personalities.
Yeah.
That's so special.
Yeah.
And like to see
Yep.
that, I was like, that was
And
that
then
was
you
so
see,
beautiful.
you're like, people see what you're in love with.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's such an amazing feeling, right? You're like, yes, this is the person I love.
Exactly.
And you're seeing like
Yeah.
them shining the way
That's
I
a
see
good
them, you know?
point.
Yeah.
They say that you're most attracted to your person when you see them shine. So you would
totally.
want to support that.
Right.
And also for everybody, like we love being hype people for the other pros on the show and the other celebrities. And sometimes other people's celebrities will come to you and they'll be like, was that okay what I just did? And you're like, yes, you nailed it. Hey, you messed up that one part, but just move
Yep.
past it. Like,
Were
you're
you guys
good.
in the ballroom ever?
Yes,
We were.
So-
we've gone a couple times now.
The skybox, like when we're all watching the other people dance, is like the most hype ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone is just so supportive.
It's healthy
Totally.
competition.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
it's also like it's that thing of like everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's scared. Everyone's nervous. We're all in it together. So like just support each other.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the show so family. You know, we're all and it's not like, oh, we're one big family. Like everyone really does care.
Yeah.
And then when you realize bigger picture what the show actually does, it makes people happy.
Yeah.
It makes people connect. And that's the big wide picture. So then when you all unified knowing that you're doing that together as a team, that kind of becomes the common goal, at least for me.
Absolutely. I mean, having something that people look forward to week for such an extended period of time is so amazing. That's why we get so upset when it ends and we want more. But then, like, right when it comes back around, we're like, oh my God, the year went so fast. We're
I
already
know.
back in Dancing with the Stars season. Alan, I have to ask you, are you just obsessed with hearing Emma talk all the time? Because I can listen. I
British
can,
accent,
I
I
can
love.
listen listen to Emma talk about anything for hours.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And I think that's why people love hearing you announce things. That's why we were like, we need her to do the Dancing with the Stars con announcement.
Oh, thank you. I
She
did
is,
one
yeah.
line. I'm so sorry. I hope it was okay.
No,
we can redo it if you
no,
need.
it's amazing. And we also love, you're so funny on social media. Like you said, you love it so much. Especially Alex Earl was on your guys' season, and she is ginormous, such a huge social media presence. You recently were on talking about the Alex Earl, Alex Cooper, and everyone's like, Emma, don't you know what's going on? Which was cracking me up because you were like, no, I don't actually.
No, I don't. I was like learning about it in the moment,
Right,
too.
just like everybody else, which
Yes.
is so funny. But I think that's what makes you guys so real as well, is like when you're involving yourself in the conversation with everybody else.
Thank you. I love that. I
so
love
fun.
feeling like a community
Yeah.
together. And sommes, I want to know the gossip. Like, I'm
I
human.
know.
I'm sorry.
It
It's
does-
natural.
Yes. And it always cracks me up too because people just assume it's like, well, they're like, can you just ask them? People say that to us all the time. They're like, can you just ask them? I'm like, no, that would be very inappropriate. That would be very uncouth. Like, they're just they're like, oh, you're in this giant, massive scandal in your life or whatever, and you're like, hey, so you want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, because they want to tell you right now what's going on.
I didn't even tell her that I ordered her real actives, and she probably would have sent me that
Totally
because she's
would've.
such a nice girl. But I'm genuinely obsessed with skincare, and the second it dropped, I ordered that shit so quick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to swear
Yes,
on
you
here.
can.
Okay,
Yeah.
I ordered
Absolutely.
it so
That's why we
quick.
told you didn't have to cover your D earlier.
Okay, yeah. Like, do I need to cover my D? But yeah, so I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You guys
How was the skincare?
It's amazing. It's
we haven't tried it yet.
amazing. You got to try it. Like really lightweight, and the packaging, I'm obsessed.
It's very cool. We're talking about sharing a lot on social media when you guys are in season and doing all this stuff. But when you're on tour, we also get to see a lot. But now you guys share personal life stuff more and more. People want to see what you guys are doing together. And it was sort of like a slow tease and then like hard launch on stage.
Oh, us?
Yes, you guys.
Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
at what point was it like, you know what? We're hard launching this shit.
That was him.
That was me.
Yeah.
I did ask for permission first. I was like, can I kiss you on stage? You know, I don't know. It's hard. Like when you are in this limelight, people, they know your life. And it was like, we just want to enjoy life together. And like, it's hard going on a vacation and we can't really post together. So I was like, we need to do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I feel like I was living in fear for quite a bit, and I just hated just feeling like people were just judging me all the time, and I didn't realize what an unbearable weight that was. And somebody actually said to me, they were like, Emma, you gotta own your life. If this is what you stand for, this is a relationship you're in, you gotta own it. This is whatever aspect of your life, you gotta not be swayed and live in fear of what other people are going to think of you. And it was a really big lesson for me to go through. So after that, the next day, didn't look at my phone all day. I
remember
don't want to
we were
know.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was right after the tour, and we're like, let's just not be on our phone. Let's just enjoy this. I think we went axe throwing. Like it was,
Perfect.
I killed his ass. I was
she
great at
was
that.
shockingly good.
I'm good at the aim stuff. I'm decent at darts.
She's great at. We figured out on
There
tour
you
this
go.
year. She's great at darts.
I went archery. We're
Yeah.
really like skewing the conversation
Yeah.
here. But yeah.
Well, you got good
No,
good hand-eye.
Yeah, but I think the answer to that is just like we realize we get one life. Why are we like caring so much about what everyone else thinks?
Life's too short to
Just
hide
enjoy it.
something that
Yeah.
you love
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much. So I mean, you guys are so adorable. I think
Thanks.
like
you.
And putting it out there, it's like, now it's done. You know,
Exactly.
it's
now
not like you have to.
and everyone
yeah.
loves
Yeah.
you guys so much,
Thank
and
you.
especially like the conversation about your ex, whatever. But he's
Yeah.
supportive as well, and
We like that.
Yeah.
We literally like that. And that's
Right.
what matters. Like we know like how we are supportive
and
of
that's
each
all
other.
that matters.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
We love it. Though.
So it's like
We
just
love it.
not taking in the outside noise that
Yeah.
they don't even know the situation.
It really
Right.
does come back to you guys always saying that your group of pros are really such a family.
Yeah.
And everyone's been through a lot of ups and downs, and there's relationships all over the place, which is why we have said many times, and we're still campaigning for it, but there should be a reality show for it.
Thank you. I feel like,
They're
you
really-
never
I
know
don't like, I don't know if I like that idea, but
no, I feel like they would be entertaining that. Like the networks are really happy with Dancing with the Stars from what we're told. I mean, I guess we wouldn't be told any different.
They should be.
Yeah, I feel like they would love to find ways to expand the universe, and that's really cool, really exciting.
Yeah. We always talk about that. It would be great. And then on top of that, there was a new show that you guys filmed about finding
a new pro.
Next pro, yeah.
How did that go?
Next pro.
So it went really great. I cannot wait to watch it. We're going to be pretty much spectators ourselves because we were on tour, and so some people were able to go if you were dancing with your celebrity during the tour and during the time of filming. So we weren't actually able to go, but we heard all about it. Learned a lot from what was happening and what's going on. So we cannot wait to watch. But apparently it's amazing,
I'm excited to watch.
it's going to be really good.
Yeah,
and
we're
I think
excited and more Robert Irwin.
Exactly. I was just going to say, Robert's hosting it,
Yeah.
and he is just such a good person.
he really is. That was one when we did see him backstage that day, and he was just like, we're like, wow, this is really
It's him.
what you see is what you get. Like that really is how he is.
He's so genuine.
Which is really so sweet. Well, we're getting a new pro through a new show, which is so interesting.
Yeah.
But you guys, I'm curious, and I'm sure I know it down the line, but how did each of you get on as pros? Because I know that we always like talk about the Utah world of dancers.
Yes.
So but it's different for you guys.
Yes. Do you go ahead?
Okay. You want to go first?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did So You Think You Can Dance.
Yes.
Season 10. I don't know what year that was, probably like 2013 or 2012.
Yeah.
And then right after that, they kind of like sent me an email like, do you want to come audition for the show? So I did. I joined the show season 20 on Troop. And then through that, like I think Mark got injured season 22 and I danced with Paige. And then Max got injured season 24 and I danced with Heather Morris. And then season 25, I became a pro.
You
And so-
put in the work.
Yeah. And you know what? It was honestly one of the best things.
Yeah.
Because if I became a pro right away, I would have no idea what to do.
Right.
And in Troop, you're able to like see how everyone teaches and understand what your job is.
Yeah.
Because your job is not just to teach somebody how to dance.
Yeah.
You know, it's really to guide them through this journey and be there and be supportive and figure out that like, if this doesn't work, let's figure out what does work.
Yeah.
You know, if this move doesn't work, well, then we're not doing the move. You know, like it's all about making the celebrity feel as comfortable as possible and as confident as possible. And I think if I joined right away, I would not have learned that.
Yeah.
You know, you really learn that from just watching and experiencing it yourself. Yeah. But I got really, really lucky.
Amazing.
So my Dancing with the Stars origin story is that I grew up doing sort of musical theatre, but like I trained doing ballroom, so it was kind of a blend of those two. So I ended up on a Broadway show that was like the biggest ballroom dancing show in the world, and then we went on a tour. And back then, because this was like 14 years ago, oh my gosh, 14 years ago, Dancing with the Stars really cherry-picked dancers from this particular show because it was the best of the best. Like we were under really intense training. We were all very much performance-driven, you know, decent with choreography. And so there was probably about, how many dancers came through Burn the Floor?
A lot. I did Burn the Floor as well. I think like I would say half the cast.
Yeah, really? About 10
at the time for sure
have been through. And so I got Sasha, who I was with at the time, went and did the show, and then as a troupe, and then he invited me to come and take an audition. And Dance with Stars was not on my radar at all. So I went, I did an interview, they liked me, and then they asked me to come and join the season after. So it all happened really quick, and they got me a visa, and I think that was kind of like the last wave of people to get a visa through the show. So I was really lucky.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you was at that time, because now like I feel like Strictly is getting a big moment as well, but that came first.
Strictly came
Strictly
first.
was first.
Yes,
That's our like blueprint.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
And so they took that the year afterwards and went to America and was like, oh, let's just call it something different. It's going to be the same thing.
Right. And how familiar were you with Strictly at that time?
So I actually got asked to do Strictly when I was in America. And again, I think it's very it's a small, close, tight-knit community of ballroom dancers. There's not too many to pick from. Now it's broader, right?
Yeah.
But when I did Dancing with the Stars, Strictly, I was a troupe, and so Strictly asked me to be a pro, but then the American version made me a pro the same year. So I obviously stayed with the American version. But Strictly's massive.
Yeah.
Everybody in England loves it. England, United Kingdom, and it's one of the biggest shows, if not the biggest, over there, and it still is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is, and I feel like it's been very, maybe similar timelines, and just because dancing is blown up so much the last few years too. I've seen so much more of Strictly on my TikTok and all these things more than I ever have.
Right.
I think TikTok is what really brought the show back.
Yeah.
I think to us, dancing's always been cool, but like maybe it was like one of those shows where like, oh, I'm gonna watch like a guilty pleasure show, but now it's like everyone tune in. We're gonna talk about it right after it happens.
It's appointment television. If you're not getting it, like you're getting spoilers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like
Yeah.
you better be watching live with the rest of us.
Yes.
But hearing both of your origin stories is so cool, and learning where everyone comes from. It's so interesting to us. To sort of wrap up, we discussed that we'll be at Dancing with the Stars Con. What can you guys tease about yourselves at Dancing with the Stars Con?
I'm playing ping pong with the people.
We heard a little bit about that.
Are you guys good at ping pong?
I'll play.
I'm pretty good.
I'm not going to say I'm good.
I did play in a tournament at the Super Bowl a couple years
She
ago.
did. She did.
Wow, that's impressive.
How did you
With
do?
some NFL players.
Not bad.
We lost. However, my NFL Chris Olave is an NFL wide receiver, was very impressed with my play.
That's awesome.
And that's what matters.
Bring that to Palm Springs.
Yeah.
So for me, there's going to be some main events that are happening in a ballroom that's just like, if not the ballroom from Dancing with the Stars. It's going to be amazing. It's cool that people get a chance to, like, if you don't come to the live show, you won't get a chance to see it unless you come to con. So I think that's going to be great. So we're going to have like main events in there that I'll be hosting some of those, so sort of like dipping in and out. And then we'll both be doing like activation events, which are happening throughout the 3 days. And that could be like, it might be ping pong with Alan, and Brandon's probably going to be there too.
I'm sure somebody's going to be rhinestoning stuff.
Oh yeah, Jenna's going to do a whole segment with our wardrobe designer, our head of wardrobe, with Daniela, and that's people are really interested in that.
Love it.
I think you're
dance
gonna,
classes. There's going to be some going
There's
on.
going to be 2 shows, definitely like a game show, and then I think on top of all that, on top of the plethora of celebrities that are coming back, and
Plethora, what a word. Okay.
just came to me. The plethora of celebrities and pros that are coming back.
Yeah.
You're just gonna learn so much of like behind the scenes of the show. Like things that you just don't have time to talk about on the TV show, because it is a 2-hour show with so many celebrities that you don't get the time to really learn about it. Here, you kind of learn everything about the show.
And it's so fun that everyone that's going to be there all loves the same thing.
Yeah.
Whether you're in it for the dance or the stories or now TikTok, everything. Like everyone there has something in common. And I think that's so amazing. And we're so excited to be a part, just a small part of it. We're so excited.
Oh,
thank you guys so much for coming today.
Thank
We're
you.
honored
Thank you
that
so
you guys
much.
sat with us, and we can't wait to reunite in July.
We are so excited that you're going to be there at con. Like, so
It's gonna be
excited.
so fun.
So
We're
thank
going to have
you.
so much fun.
You trade a
3
ping pong
days in a
table.
row.
Yes.
Bring your ping pong paddle and your dance shoes.
Yes. We're going to have to stretch a lot. Thank you guys.
Thank you
Guys,
so
thank
much.
you so much.
This was so much fun. Thank you for being a fan, Noah.
Oh, any day.